2026, a forum where experts and industry leaders come together to share their knowledge on aluminium foundry technologies. We will now proceed with the technical sessions plans for today. Arranging the sessions, we are in the chairs to begin our paper presentation. While the staff are at work, I now request Mr. M. Arumugam, IIF Chennai Chapter Council Member, to introduce Mr. R. Gokul and Mr. Rahul Gode from Foseco India Pvt Ltd. As informed earlier by our organizing committee chairman, we would like to thank Foseco India Pvt Ltd. Especially for their continued support to IIF Chennai Chapter's Aluminium Conclave right from its inception. They have been a prime sponsor for all the 16 years. Thank you so much, sir.
It gives me immense pleasure to introduce our next speaker, Mr. Rahul Gode. Rahul currently serves as a solution manager at Foseco India for non-ferrous fraternity. He brings a wealth of knowledge for this session, backed by 23 years of experience in non-ferrous foundry sector. Since joining Foseco India in November 2011 as an application engineer, Rahul has demonstrated technical and leadership growth, progressing to his current role as a solutions manager in January 2023. His extensive background spans several critical areas of industries, including production and development, process optimization, technical support, and application engineering and new product development. His current capacity, Rahul is responsible for developing and implementing marketing strategies that drive sustained and accelerated growth for non-ferrous foundry business. His professional approach is deeply rooted in aligning customer needs with effective technical solutions with strong focus and delivering value-driven results and fostering innovation. I kindly join us in welcoming Rahul Gode. And one more speaker, Mr. R. Gokul, who brings an impressive 27 years of industry experience to the stage today. At the solution manager for crucibles at Foseco India Limited, Gokul joined the team in 2024 August to lead the development and implementation of marketing strategies and crucible business. His role is central to driving sales growth through innovative and value proposition and export product management of the crucibles portfolio. Throughout his distinguished career, Gokul has developed a deep expertise across several critical business functions, including sales and channel development, client relationship and stakeholder management, application support and new product development. We kindly joining me in welcoming Gokul. Sir, kindly.
Vanakkam. Good morning to everyone. It's been an immense pleasure for us to participate in this event, and I'm really thankful IIF Chennai Chapter for arranging an excellent kind of this foundry conclave for every year. So now we represent Foseco. The topic for this session is that synergistic solution for optimized foundry performance. So what is synergistic solutions? I mean, most of you all are aware that recently Vesuvius has acquired globally Morgan Molten System as one of the crucible manufacturers across the world, and they have been located in various locations. And now we are integrated together, and we are started this team called Synergistic Solutions, like offering the optimized foundry solutions for various applications, particularly in the aluminum die casting, right? And the topic, one of the product is called blue lightning. So what is blue lightning? So blue lightning na enna? Blue lightning is a thermocouple. Can I have the mic? So what is blue lightning? Blue lightning is a thermocouple protection sheet. Basically, in most of the aluminum die casting foundries, they need to measure the temperature during the process, because measuring the temperature is one of the critical requirement for the foundry. Ella castings liyum pathina critical temperature is playing a vital role, and most of the OEMs are demanding எனக்கு வந்து இந்த பர்டிகுலர் டெம்பரேச்சரில் கேஸ்டிங்ஸ் வேணும், அக்யூரேட்டான டெம்பரேச்சரில் கேஸ்டிங்ஸ் பண்ணால் தான் வந்து அந்த ரிஜெக்ஷன்ஸ் அண்ட் ஆல் கேன் பி ரிஜெக்டட். அந்த மாதிரி சுச்சுவேஷனில் வந்து ப்ளூ லைட்னிங் இஸ் ப்ரொவைடிங் த கம்ப்ளீட் சொல்யூஷன்ஸ். ஸோ இட் இஸ் அவைலபிள் இன் த வேரியஸ் சைஸஸ். நெக்ஸ்ட் ஸ்லைட்ஸில் பார்க்கலாம் எப்படி அப்ளிகேஷன் எப்படி யூஸ் பண்ணுறதுங்கிறது வந்து யூ கேன் சி இன் த நெக்ஸ்ட் ஸ்லைட்ஸ். இட்ஸ் அவைலபிள் இன் வேரியஸ் சைஸஸ் அண்ட் ஆல்சோ it gives the proper accurate temperature. Accuracy is very close, such that 0.0205% variation தான் இருக்கும் ஆக்சுவல் டெம்பரேச்சருக்கும் அந்த தெர்மோகப்பிள் ப்ளூ லைட்னிங் வழியாக மெஷர் பண்ணுற டெம்பரேச்சர்ஸ்க்கும் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் ரொம்ப இருக்காது. இட்ஸ் அ கம்ப்ளீட் சொல்யூஷன்ஸ் அண்ட் there are various ranges available according to the applications and requirement for the Indian country and for the other countries, European standards and US standards also. So there are various sizes called ATS, and it is made up of with a clay graphite material which is highly conductive, because clay graphite gives the excellent thermal conductivity, so the accuracy will be very more, and also it is having excellent thermal shock resistance, because thermal shock resistance ena molten metal dip பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கறப்ப temperature variations la sometimes holding applications la enna agum liquid metal thinda piragu when you are topping up with the liquid metal from the bailot furnaces or other furnaces, tower furnaces, up temperature variations irukkrappa this product can withstand the higher thermal shock resistance also. It is with the K type. K type ங்கிறது காமனா பாத்தீங்கன்னாக்க அலுமினியம் அந்த டெம்பரேச்சர் அலுமினியம் அப்ளிகேஷன்ஸ் அலுமினியம் ஃபவுண்டரிஸ்ல யூஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க. இட் இஸ் ஆல்சோ அவைலபிள் இன் எல் டைப் டிபெண்டிங் அப்பான் த அப்ளிகேஷன்ஸ் அண்ட் ரெக்யர்மெண்ட்ஸ். ஸோ ஒய் ஃபசிகோ ப்ளூ லைட்னிங்? எதுக்கு ஃபசிகோட ப்ளூ லைட்னிங் தேவைப்படுது? டு அவாய்ட் மெட்டல் லாஸ். மெயினாக பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா டெம்பரேச்சர் சரியாக ப்ராப்பராக மெஷர் பண்ண முடியாமல் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் கேசஸில் வந்து டிஃப்ரெண்ட் டைப்ஸ் ஆஃப் சென்சார்ஸோ ப்ரோப்ஸோ யூஸ் பண்ணுறப்ப யூ வில் நாட் பி ஏபிள் டு measure the proper temperature. ஸோ அந்த சுச்சுவேஷனில் வந்து உங்களுக்கு வந்து மெட்டல் லாஸ், எவாப்ரேஷனல் லாஸ்லாம் அதிகமாக இருக்கும். எனர்ஜி லாஸ் ஆல்சோ டு அவாய்ட், யூ கேன் அவாய்ட் த எனர்ஜி லாஸ். அந்த டயத்தில் வந்து நீங்கள் தேவையில்லாமல் வந்து ஃபர்னஸஸை வந்து டெம்பரேச்சர் இதனால வந்து நீங்கள் எனர்ஜி லாஸஸ் அதிகமாக இருக்கும். அண்ட் ப்ராசஸ் ரிஜெக்ஷன்ஸ், சம்டைம்ஸ் வாட் ஹேப்பன் with the difference in temperature, the product also, the castings also getting reject ஆகும் temperature accuracy இல்லாத பட்சத்தில். clean and pure metal, because temperature variations கரெக்டாக வந்து இது this thermocouple is coupled with furnace parameter கப்புளாக இருக்கிறப்ப ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக வந்து தைரிஸ்டர் ப்ராசஸில் வந்து ஆன் அண்ட் ஆஃப் ஆகிறதுனால உங்களுக்கு வந்து ஆக்சிடைசேஷன் ஃபார்மேஷன்ஸ் அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கிறதுனால அதெல்லாம் அவாய்ட் பண்ணுறதுனால பியூர் அண்ட் க்ளீன் மெட்டலாக இருக்குது. டு மெயின்டைன் த மெட்டலர்ஜி, பேசிக்கலி த ரெக்யர்மெண்ட் ஃபார் த கேஸ்டிங் இஸ் த மெட்டலர்ஜிக்கல் ப்ராப்பர்ட்டி. ஸோ இட் இஸ் ப்ராப்பர்லி மெயின்டைனிங் த மெட்டலர்ஜிக்கல் ப்ராப்பர்ட்டி. ஸோ யூனிக் ஃபீச்சர்ஸ் ஆஃப் ப்ளூ லைட்னிங். ப்ளூ லைட்னிங் இஸ் லைக் சம்திங் லைக் எ பிராண்ட் நேம், பிராண்ட் அதை கொடுத்துருக்கோம். அந்த யூனிக் ஃபீச்சர்ஸ் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா கோட்டிங் இஸ் நாட் ரெக்வயர்ட். ஸோ கன்வென்ஷனல் ப்ராசஸில் கன்வென்ஷனல் ஃபவுண்டரிஸில் வந்து கேஸ்ட் அயனோ இல்லை வேறு ஏதாவது மெட்டீரியல் நீங்கள் யூஸ் பண்ணுறப்ப மெட்டல் ஸ்டிக்கிங் அந்த மாதிரியான ப்ராப்ளத்துக்குலாம் வந்து இந்த சுச்சுவேஷனில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா தேவையில்லாமல் அதில் ஒரு கோட்டிங் அப்ளை பண்ணுவாங்க ஃபவுண்டரிஸில். ஸோ த கோட்டிங் இஸ் நாட் ரெக்வயர்ட் இன் திஸ் கேஸ். தென் செகண்ட், எனர்ஜி சேவிங். அகெயின் as it is properly measuring the temperature and feeds the proper temperature to the control system. So on and off ப்ராப்பராக நடக்கிறதுனால வந்து இட் இஸ் obviously saving the energy. And good response time. Response time is very important. When you are sometimes வந்து அந்த ப்ரோப் டைப்பில் நீங்கள் மெஷர் பண்ணுறப்போ உங்களுக்கு சரியான அக்யூரேசி கிடைக்காத பட்சத்தில் இதில் வந்து ரெஸ்பான்ஸ் டைம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா வெரி ஃபாஸ்ட். ஸோ யூஸ்வலாக பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா நீங்கள் வந்து லிக்விட் மெட்டலில் இமர்ஸ் பண்ண உடனே பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா வித்தின் 7 or 8 minutes பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா இட் ஷோஸ் த கரெக்ட் ரியல் டைம் டெம்பரேச்சரை கரெக்டாக காட்டும் உங்களுக்கு இதில். ப்ளஸ் குயிக் சேஞ்ச் ஓவர்னாக்கா இப்போ நீங்கள் ஒரு அதாவது ஒரு லைஃப் சைக்கிள் முடிஞ்ச பிறகு அதை திருப்பி ரீப்ளேஸ் பண்ணுறது அப்படிங்கிறப்ப வந்து லைக் ஒரு ஃபவுண்ட்ரியில் வந்து ஒரு ஃபர்னஸில் க்ரூசிபிள்ஸ் எப்படி ரிமூவ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு நமக்கு ரொம்ப டைம் எடுக்குதோ அந்த மாதிரியான ஒரு ப்ராசஸ் லைக் பிளக்இன் அந்த மாதிரியான டைப் தான் அது பிளக்இன் பிளக் அவுட் டைப் மாதிரி நீங்கள் அதை ஈஸியாக இது பண்ணிக்கலாம். அதுக்கு ஈஸியாக வந்து இந்த என்டையர் அசம்பிளி தட் அண்ட் ஆல் யூ கேன் சேஞ்ச் இட் வெரி ஃபாஸ்ட். High thermal shock resistance because it is the product nature itself because it's a clay graphite product and it is having excellent thermal shock resistance because நீங்கள் liquid metal அதை நீங்கள் insert பண்ணுறப்ப it யூஸ்வலாக வந்து crack அந்த மாதிரியான chances வரும் at other products like clay graphite productல, but this product is having a unique property. ஸோ அதனால் வந்து இந்த thermal shock resistanceனால அந்த crucible crack ஆகிறது அந்த மாதிரியான ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் எதுவுமே இதில் வராது. Then no metal contamination because again it is showing the proper temperature. ஸோ அதனால் வந்து உங்களுக்கு வந்து ப்ராப்பரான டயத்தில் ப்ராசஸ் இருக்கிறதுனால இதில் வந்து ஆகிறதுக்கு சான்சஸ் இல்லை. அண்ட் ஆல்சோ வென் கன்வென்ஷனலி வென் யூ ஆர் யூஸிங் த சிஐ டியூப்ஸ் கேஸ்ட் அயர்ன் டியூப்ஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணுறதுல அதில் நீங்கள் சம்டைம்ஸ் என்னாகும் அந்த ப்ராப்பரான கோட்டிங் அப்ளை பண்ணியும் அந்த கோட்டிங் போன பிறகு it also reacts with the liquid metal. So in that case what happened that CI also releases that iron particles which is mixing up with your liquid metal and obviously castings la vandu the rejections la nariya varathukku chances irukku. So assembly of blue lighting, so the K type it is high quality accurate thermocouple with wide temperature range up to 1200 degree varaikum idora temperatures nammalaala measure pannalam. So we also provide with compensating cable, calibrated 5-meter compensating cable, the compensation cable, because what happened in usually most of the foundry, when the thermocouple is connected to the panel board, when they don't use the proper wiring, it doesn't show the proper result. Sometimes enna vera alloy and the cable aluminum or copper wherever proper alloying illadha pakshathila enna agumnaka it will not show the proper result. So we provide a compensating cable so that you can directly connect it to the furnace and couple to the furnace. In that case it shows the proper accurate proper results. So high quality omega adapters, that adapters also it will be provided along with the assembly. So you will get the omega adapters and you can connect to the with the furnace panels and all. So where and all this product can be used? So opportunities in tower furnaces. So tower furnace also when you want to measure the temperature, when you wanted to know the temperature, you can use this product. It is available in various lengths starting from 200 mm length to 1 meter length. So according to your requirement you can choose this product also. Then tunnel furnaces, then clean furnaces, heat treatment furnaces, wherever you have the requirement of measuring the temperature, this thermocouple sheath along with the thermocouple thing you can use it for the various applications and requirements. And even in LPDC closed furnaces also this product can be used, and mainly for aluminum high pressure die casting and GDC die casting wherever the critical temperatures are required, and it can be obviously used. And even for aluminum bronze alloy also we are giving this product in various applications. So in that case also this product is performing very well. And in fact for the customers who are using the dosing furnaces also they need to measure the temperature. So on the applications liyum pathinaka crucible chamber furnace lo illana dosing furnace lo vandu this product can be used. So customizations, so how I can, because everywhere எல்லா இடத்துலையுமே ஒரே மாதிரியான ப்ராக்டிசஸ் இருக்காது. ஃபவுண்ட்ரிஸில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா people will be having different foundry practices and other things and all. So how I can fix this product? So customization, various customization can be used. So இங்கே பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா there is a in first image kind of thing, அதில் நீங்கள் ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ணிவிட்டு நீங்கள் வந்து எல்பிடிசி அப்ளிகேஷன்ஸில் யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். ஆர் சம் கேசஸில் வந்து எனக்கு லென்த்து கம்மியாக இருக்குது, I want to use for the longer length, so you can use one metallic adapter also. அந்த மாதிரியான ஒரு adapter fix பண்ணிட்டு அதுக்கு நீங்கள் யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். So various types of customization. It's not that இது இப்படி தான் யூஸ் பண்ணணும், you have to follow this system அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி இல்லாமல் you have various parts such as customization can be happen. So then now let's come to the important is preheating. Preheating na ஒரு பெரிய ஒரு big kind of preheating-லாம் அதுக்கு ஒரு பெரிய process-லாம் கிடையாது. இந்த assembly நீங்க வந்து ஒரு furnace மேல வச்சிட்டீங்கனாலே it will remove the moisture and it is ready for use and ensure the sheet is warm condition. அதனால அந்த ப்ராப்பரா என்ன because it's having certain porosity technically பாத்தீனாக்க so it used to absorb the moisture and all. So அந்த moisture எல்லாம் remove பண்றதுக்கு you just keep it on the furnace top for some time so that the moisture is removed and after that you can slowly immerse into the liquid metal. So this is how it works. So care and use very because clay graphite again fragile in nature. Okay, it's not that robustic such as silicon nitride or even that other material and cast iron and all. It is breakable, fragile in nature. So you have to be use it very carefully when you are handling the metal ingots போடுறப்ப அந்த பட்சத்துலலாம் ingots ஓட இம்பாக்ட் இல்லாமல பார்த்துக்கணும். That proper cleaning is very important. ஃபர்னஸ்ல வந்து தெர்மோகப்பிள் crucible வால்க்கும் பக்கத்து கொஞ்சம் கேப் சஃபிஷியன்டான கேப் இருக்கிற மாதிரி பார்த்துக்கணும். சம்டைம்ஸ் என்ன ஆகும் the dross or silicates will get deposited. So you have to அது cleaning வந்து very important. Clamping because sometimes என்ன ஆகும் அந்த floating ஆகிற பட்சத்தில் வந்து damages ஆகிறதுக்கு chances இருக்கு. So clamping is very important. So there are various types of clamping system is available. You can use the clamping system also. Sometimes floating என்ன ஆகும் the ladle automated high pressure die casting machines-ல வந்து auto ladle movement-ல வந்து இந்த float ஆகிறப்ப அந்த auto ladle movement வந்து it should not hit the blue lightning. That is very important. And coating pathinaaka comparison with conventional cast iron tube. So coating is not required here. So you can see the left hand side cast iron tube how it is used and you can see the blue lightning in use without coating. So there is no any coating is required as such because it is having the non-wetting property. Clay graphite la vandu pathinaaka non-wetting property irukkarnala adula metal stickiness irukkiradhukku chances illa. So this is a glimpse of comparison of blue lightning tube with cast iron tube. For example, blue lightning of Foseco which gives about 60 days naka cast iron tube life pathina 15 days da irukum because it started eroding very fastly. Just for the sake of price, if you put 7,000 rupees this assembly cost and if you consider 2,600 rupees along with the thermocouple the cast iron tube cost overall patinaka you can save close to about 2 lakh rupees per year for almost 10 furnaces. If I consider 10 furnaces when you are using, the average saving for you per year is close to 2 lakh 4,000 rupees. And the same way even silicon nitride is on the higher side somewhere around 52,000 rupees. I mean although it claims that it gives about 240 days life, almost half of their more than half of the year. So அப்படி compare பண்ணாலும் பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்க for 10 furnaces your saving is close to 3,60,000 rupees because although the life is more in silicon nitride but again the saving is because comparatively your for 10 furnaces the saving is close to 3,60,000 rupees. So these all are our satisfied customers somewhere. I mean, in western region like Endurance and Somato, Inspiran in Gujarat, one of the leading die caster in Gujarat, and of course Sundaram is one of the largest die casters in this region. So they are also using and Shriram Pistons. I would say that India's largest piston manufacturer. And Sigma Electricals and Menon Pistons, many more. They have many more customers here. Thank you. Maybe I can address your questions post to my colleagues' presentation. Thank you.
I'm Rahul. Today's topic is Roton. This is long life degassing consumables. It gives longer life, also reduce operational costs. So why degassing consumable is required? It's required to remove the impurities from molten metals like dissolved hydrogens and inclusions. Rotary degassing is the widely adopted solutions to remove these impurities from liquid aluminum. So it improves metal cleanliness as well as its improved casting quality. So what is degassing rotor? This is impeller, rotary impeller. Many materials like graphites, ceramics, silicon carbides. It's inject inert gases like nitrogen or argon through the shaft, and these rotors split these nitrogen inert gas bubbles into small fine bubbles and uniformly distributed throughout the molten metals. So it will absorb dissolved hydrogen and carries to the surface, and it removes from hydrogen from the molten aluminum. So the main function of this rotor is to remove hydrogen, dissolved hydrogen from liquid aluminum, as well as to remove fine inclusions from the liquid aluminum. This is about product. This is single piece ceramic shaft plus rotor construction. This is mainly designed for rotary degassing technology. This is high performance consumable. It gives long life as well as sustained density index throughout the lifespan of roton. This is high dense and low porosity. Hence, it speaks less moisture, and because of less moisture, few less preheating is required, and it helps to sustain the density index throughout the process. The service life of this roton is more than 1500 cycles. It depends on alloy type. It depends on rotor speed. Also some foundry operations environment. Also one thing, because of long service life, it maintains its geometry of the rotor throughout the lifespan of this complete rotor. Hence, there is consistently getting better density index, and also this density index sustained for longer time. So mainly once we do degassing, after degassing, immediately we achieve the density which is 2.64 gram per cc. But after some time of 10 minutes or 15 minutes, it's increased because of hydrogen and oxygen pickup from atmosphere, and density index increased by 3%, 4%. But because of this geometry of this roton, as well as high dense properties and low porosity properties, it sustain this density throughout the 1 hour to 1.5 hours. So key features: this is one piece construction, excellent wear resistance, also excellent oxidation resistance, and better thermal shocks. So there will be no any cracks. Very less preheating is required, and there will be no any crack generation during the preheating. Working principle: this roton injected inert gases from the shaft into the molten aluminum, and these bubbles, inert gas bubbles, converted to fine bubbles, and these fine bubbles disperse well uniformly throughout the molten metal, so that these fine bubbles absorb dissolved hydrogen, and it carries to the molten surface, and it appears from the metals. So it is very efficient to remove dissolved hydrogen as well as fine inclusion from the liquid aluminum. So benefit of this roton is longer service life. This is one of the major benefits. Second, to reduce rejection because of gas porosity. Third one, it reduces cycle time. It's achieved desired density index in shorter time because of this material as well as the geometry of rotor. We have many types of geometry, like we have prime, we have turbo, we have XSR and TDR types of geometry we available with Foseco. So because of this geometry, we are able to create fine bubbles as well as able to disperse uniformly these fine bubbles throughout the molten metal. And other is we are, because of these properties, we are getting consistent results. And this DI or density index we can maintain longer time, above 1 hour. So this is major benefits which we are getting from rotons. And another benefit, we have expert team to deal, the international team, and we have Foseco having some simulations like Foseco batch degausseur. With the help of simulation, batch degausseur simulation, we can optimize the degassing cycles. So here we need some inputs like alloy type, then the ambient conditions like ambient temperature, ambient humidity. Accordingly, we can set the process parameter like how much gas we should keep, like 12 LPM, 15 LPM, depends on metal quantity and time. So, and also the volume of the crucible or ladle. So with the help of these inputs, we can set the parameters and we can achieve density index with very shorter time, optimum time. So this is the value to customers. How customers will get better value from this roton against graphite. So, the first major benefit is life. So graphite we are getting almost 400 cycles per set, whereas roton can give 1500 cycles. It depends on the conditions of foundry, rotor speed, metal temperature, and working conditions. So here I compare 400 to 1250. This is live data which we have taken from our customers. So the graphite life is 400 and the roton life is 1250 cycles. So ultimately the saving per day is 1184 rupees. This foundry doing 80 cycles per day. So accordingly this calculation comes 1184 rupees per day. And then in terms of nitrogen consumption, this because of better material properties and geometry, we can keep nitrogen gas at lower side. Like here with graphite it is 25 LPM, whereas in roton this is 22 LPM. So 3 LPM we can reduce. So ultimately the saving will be 86 rupees per day. And if we calculate, here I am not calculated the rejections, only calculated the product price and nitrogen consumptions. So with this calculation, we can save 35% compared to graphite degassing consumable. So ultimately, for one hour, the cost of graphite is 10 lakh rupees, whereas roton is 6.7 lakh rupees. So ultimately, 75% we can save. Also, there's some tangible benefits and intangible benefits there. So we can maintain the consistency density index. Whereas because the shape of the rotor shape is very important to create to produce the fine bubbles, also uniform bubble dispersions. So because of material properties and geometry, it's maintained the shapes throughout the lifespan of roton, and hence the consistency maintain, and we can consistently maintain throughout the lifespan, like 1500 cycles. Whereas we can reduce the downtimes, like the life is almost 3 to 4 times more than graphite consumable. So we can avoid changeovers. And another big benefit is whenever we change the graphite shafts and rotors, first 3-4 cycles DI is coming low because of moisture pickup, and because of moisture pickup, the DI density index of 3-4 cycles are coming, and we are changing 3 times, 4 times than Roton. So we can, there is chances to produce the pinholes rejections. So in case of Roton, there is no chances of pin porosity rejection, because changeover comes after 1500 cycle, whereas graphite 400 cycles. So we can avoid these rejections, pin porosity rejections, with the use of Roton. So conclusion, we should use Roton ceramic degassing consumable to produce good quality castings. It will, the benefit is extended service life 4 times more than graphite. Second, we can reduce operational cost. We can save we can save the cost, and we can achieve the with better quality. So this is vital for high quality aluminum castings. This should use to sustain density for longer time. This is the benefit of Roton. You can ask any question if you want.
Any questions, gentlemen?
Already this is a proven product. Yeah. It is a ceramic material, sir. Yeah, it is single piece. It is a single piece. Rotor and shaft is single piece. Ceramic material.
Where in a thermocouple you are trying to talk about that silicon nitride or something?
This is thermocouple is clay graphite. This is ceramic.
Is it clay graphite or is it clay graphite?
This is ceramic.
Why you cannot think the same ceramic to thermocouples?
See, the application, it's a really challenging one. You have to have the better conductivity and excellent thermal shock resistance for such applications, right? So when you are dipping this thermocouple inside the liquid metal, you have to have the thermal shock resistance, because sometimes what happens, it's not that it is continuously immersed. Some cases when somebody is using the thermocouple assembly along with the sheath for melting cum holding furnace applications, they have to add the ingots. Sometimes the ingot can also touch and make damage to the product. So that should be the case, that this is made up of that clay graphite for that perfect accuracy and all. If you made it in
your thermocouple is only for clay graphite.
Yeah, that is clay graphite.
Okay. One more question. What I am saying that when I am asking this rotor, they are talking about it only in graphite because the safety of the crucible. Suppose if the depth is getting in, that crucible get cracked. They are giving the more strength, lesser strength on the rotor, see that the damage is not happening on the crucible. So now you are recommending for the ceramic.
Yeah, because of life.
When I am talking to supplier, why can't you make it in metal? Actually, I thought of making in metal of this rotor. Actually, at the time they advised, they told that you should get the damage. Suppose if the rotor is getting inside that crucible, if it is more, then it will get damage the crucibles.
No, sir, it will not damage. The mechanical impact is more, then only it will damage.
Yeah, mechanical impact on the, suppose if we are using the graphite, the crucible will not get damaged. The graphite only get broken.
The mechanical impact is better than graphite of Roton. Roton is better strength than graphite.
In the graphite crucible, suppose they are only dipping into the crucible inside the material. The depth more ஆயிடுச்சு அப்படின்னு சொன்னா crucible கீழே வந்து கிராக் ஆகுறது வாய்ப்பு இருக்கு. அதுக்கு அவங்க நாம மெட்டல் ஏன் நீங்க கொடுக்க மாட்டீங்கன்னு நான் கேட்க சொல்றேன். They are telling that
in that case what happens, sir? Metal is always having a contamination. It will also react with the liquid
talking
metal.
about contamination.
So we are actually, sir,
what Rahul, what he is asking, instead of ceramic material, why can't we give in the metal degassing rotor?
இல்ல even I am not talking that also. இல்ல சார் இல்ல என்ன மிஸ் என்ன சார் என்ன ஸ்டாண்டிங் கேக்குறேனா இப்போ வந்து குருசுபில் வந்து we are dipping that rotor through a machine. Up and down போயிட்டு வருது.
Sir, sorry, I can't understand.
Okay. The crucible வந்து the rotor is getting up and down motion.
Yes.
Okay. If the depth is more, that it will go and hit on the bottom of the crucible.
No, sir. Actually, we are maintaining the bottom.
Okay. This is what everybody is expecting that. When I am asking the same question to the supplier, who is supplying that Coimbatore, they are talking about it should be only graphite to avoid the damage of the crucible if the mechanical failure is happened on the rotor.
Sir, I got your point. Now, see, graphite is having higher fragility in nature. Okay, the density of the graphite is comparatively lower than the crucible. So when it touches by mistakenly, there is a mechanism fault, something that limit switches are not working, it will touch and damage. Even this rotor product also having higher strength, but considerably with the crucible or whatever that it is have the lower strength.
That's
So
what
it
I'm
will also
asking.
break.
You are talking
It will
about
not.
ceramic.
It will not damage the pot basically.
Crucible when the incident is there.
Yes.
That is what
Actually,
I'm
sir, we are maintaining the center as well as bottom distance also we are maintaining, and there is some limit switches, one safety limit and one bottom limit. So it will never hit, sir.
No.
If we
What he is
set
asking,
properly.
accidentally
Any
the
accident,
limit switch
any
is.
So this accident.
No, his question is
What I am saying that the accidents happen is a very major accident because the crucible cracks, the total material will come
What
out.
he's asking because ceramic will be very hard.
Yeah. No,
Crucible
in
will
that case,
damage.
both cases same impact will be there, sir. Both cases.
Both the
Graphite also damage,
but they are
graphite also
graphite
can
will not
damage,
have that.
and ceramic also can damage.
In graphite, they are telling that it will not get. Crucible will not get damaged. Only the graphite.
Even
will
in
get
this
break.
product also it will not get
It will not
damaged.
get damaged.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thanks for your.
Thank you, gentlemen. We'll have the questions over tea. We are breaking for tea now, so you can have all the questions answered. Since you're falling behind on time, so you can have your questions in tea, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. We now request Mr. Vijayan Dayalan, Managing Director, the Southern Pressure Die Casting Company, to felicitate Mr. R. Gokul and Mr. Rahul Gode with our traditional Angavastram and a carefully curated gift. Thank you, sir. Thank you, gentlemen.